In this amazing plasticity tutorial, you will learn how you can create this sci-fi building concept completely from scratch, and you will learn the absolute most important and fundamental modeling tools and techniques in plasticity that will enable you to create any sci-fi concept that you want. And if you want to learn more about sci-fi modeling in plasticity, I just launched my brand new amazing course for beginners where you will learn how to create an incredible sci-fi environment from scratch. And in this course you will master essential 3D modeling tools, craft unique sci-fi concepts, and develop skills to create any sci-fi project quickly and efficiently. And with my step-by-step approach and fully narrated lessons, you will gain the confidence to tackle complex projects and unleash your creativity. So enroll today and start your journey into the amazing world of plasticity 3D modeling. Check out first link below this video, and for now let's dive into this tutorial. Okay, so concept from this frog guy, link in the description, just download that and load it into this program called PureRef. Let's just start and have some fun, and as always let's just create the big main shapes. So I will take this line here and I will just try to get this really cool form here and just offset it. Shift A again and connect those curves. And 3 face mode, extrude this, press tab. So you go in both directions, and let's give it some thickness. Delete the curves and let's give it here a nice fillet. And now just with edge mode, select both of those edges and just press here on full. And this way, okay, actually let me first extrude those faces here a little bit more. And again, select those edges, press full, and you get this full rounding here. And that's fine. Yeah, again, before we actually go into some details, first of all, I just want to select it. And with G, bring it to the top. And with Shift A, so Shift A is the shortcut for creating a line. I don't know, I just want to create here a nice base. And I kind of like this triangular design shape, kind of, I don't know. And now let's again select the face, extrude this, press tab. And let's see what we have here. So maybe let's Shift A, create again a line, and just find an interesting shape here in the middle. Actually, I want something like that. So again, press 3, face mode, and let's extrude this. And select this face, extrude this again. But with E this time, so you create a new body, kind of, and just give it here a nice chamfer, just to add like this little step. And now, basically what I want to do is select this whole object, and with G bring this a little bit outside, and I just want to make it a little bit thicker. Now, again, I want to create now kind of this frame, which I think looks pretty cool. So yeah, something like that maybe. Right, so oops, okay, bring this point with control click here to the corner. And bring this edge with G and control click to the middle. Select the face, press tab and extrude this a little bit. Delete the curve. And now let's add a really cool how's it called? Like a nice cool shape here. So as we also have in the reference. So I really like that. So something like that. And also a second one. And shift click to this point so you get the construction line. Yeah, so now adjust the points just a little bit. And now you can select both curves, press C and cut into this body and delete all of those pieces. And you see we have this frame piece. And let's just make it thinner a little bit. And again, object mode selected, press G, and with control click here. And now just give it some fillets. And also you can just select this object here. So this frame and object mode, press point. So you can just isolate it. And press point again. And we have this nice cool frame piece. Just let's give it here some chamfers. So chamfers always look good with fillets. And again, I'm already into the details, but yeah, look guys, I don't know. It's just fun to create this kind of frames, right? And I don't like this chamfer, so just face mode, select this chamfer and just press X, delete it. And also let's quickly create the same here. And again, create in the middle this kind of frame. And select both of those curves and C and cut into the body. Press X to delete. And again, point. And let's give it some fillets. And yeah, we have something really cool here. And so now I'm not really sure what I want to do. So I'm just rotating around and just thinking. And if I just don't know, then I just do something to get somewhere. So I will just on the top view create a line. Okay, we have to start from here. So I will just, I don't know, just create a shape like that. And let's just cut it with C and just delete this piece and just see what we got. And I think that's cool just to give a little bit of some steps. I think steps are always cool. And now from the front view, I just want to add maybe something like a tower. So yeah, I will just from the front view just create something like that, again with Shift A. So a nice face, press G, bring it with control click here to the bottom. And now just extrude this maybe a little bit. And now I just want again create a rectangle. And you see, I literally have no idea what I'm doing. It's very simple for my other tutorials. And you see, it's just, you are starting with blocks. And then you just see if this goes in the right direction. But I like this interplay of those, of this main bottom here, then this left piece and this new thing here. And I'm just playing around with the shapes just to see if that's something that I want to continue. So again, I will just here, bam, cut something away. And I have no idea, but maybe something like that. And just cut something away. And just the beauty of plasticity is if you don't like something, then you can just select this face, you know, and then you can adjust it until you get to somewhere. Or maybe I want, create here a circle from the top, and now press 3. I will just delete this. Just to give it, just to fill the void a little bit here in the inside. I don't know, something like that. Maybe give it a chamfer. And maybe let's give here also a nice fillet. Just to, I don't know, and maybe let's give here everywhere a fillet. So, yeah guys, I'm really not so sure. maybe from the top view. So press C and just do something like that. Extrude those points here a little bit, just to give it, let's maybe chamfer those guys here and go to the top and press C and cut into your whole body here. And now you can just select all of those faces here and just extrude them a little bit inwards. Again, just to break up a little bit the shape. And also from the front view again, just want to break up the shape here a little bit. And it's always helpful that you control Shift Z, so that you have here toggle overlays. So when you create those lines, that you just see where they are. Give it some fillets. And now just imprint. So for me, it's so if you search for imprint, I have it on Shift 1. So just select the curve and imprint this curve onto your body. Press Shift Z. And now we could maybe just extrude this a little bit. And now give those new edges maybe a nice chamfer. So something like that. So you see, I think maybe that's better, because now again we have those cool step, and if we give those steps a nice fillet, it always looks a little bit nicer. And maybe here at the top, so I'm in the top view, I will just create a very small rectangle, and this rectangle bring down, or I will bring it up and just extrude this with tab a little bit. So it goes inside, and this will be kind of the antenna, but it's a pretty big antenna. So I think we can do something like that and maybe extrude just one side, and maybe also not in the middle, but bring it here to the outside. So maybe we can even create two, and maybe let's make it a little bit thinner. And of course this will not be our antenna, because now you will have a nice boxy look. So this is really cool. So especially if you are a beginner and I don't know, it's just a hobby for you, right? And you just enjoy using plasticity. That's a really cool workflow, that you just create some boxes and you're just trying around. So it's like very different from what I'm usually doing, product modeling and design, because there you have to be super precise with surface modeling. But yeah, so because you see, you can just add always this really cool shapes, and I just want to add a new one here. Okay, no, maybe one like that. Something like that. And again, see, cut it away, delete this little piece, or don't delete it. Select it, press point, and just select those three faces and make them slimmer. Press point again, and now you have a nice, cool little detail. So actually, we could do this everywhere, but yeah, anyway. So again, face mode. And give it here some chamfers. Right, so then you can create here some connection, but I will not do this right now here. So press Alt X for mirror, and now F just here into the center, and just search with your freestyle command. So it's on the other side, something like that. Maybe press S, just bring them a little bit more inside. Okay, we can't do this because of the other pieces, but yeah. So that's that, but they are too big for me in my taste. So select them both and just scale them. And maybe make them a little bit thinner. And yeah, that's really fun to work with plasticity like that. And yeah, just maybe one, because otherwise it's just too heavy. here also. And yeah, maybe you can extrude this so it's kind of connected. And yeah, so also select this and Alt X, bring to the other side, press QQ. Now extrude also this face. Yeah, so let's continue here with this piece. Maybe what we could do is again Shift A and just create here a closed curve. Because now if I press G and bring this to this edge and just a little bit outside, and now if I select this and just bring this inwards, but I give it here some tapering. And if you, so this piece is now selected, what we just tempered, and with Shift click this one, and if you, or other way around, if you select now this big piece and then this small piece, press Q, you see, bam, we can delete now this curve, and we just get this cool, nice detail. And the cool thing is, if you give it here some fillets, maybe not too big, and also here some fillets, I don't know. I really like this kind of effect and style, and you can add this to also much more complex design. So this is cool. And yeah, again, it's just breaking up the form and just trying to find things that you like. And yeah, maybe add here some fillets. And here. And guys, by the way, I don't know if you like this kind of stuff, because yeah, it's much more just doing without like a lot of explanation. So just let me know if you like this kind of style. And let's add here something at the top. Just Shift A, and again, just create a nice curve. Bring this curve to the top. Press B, give it a nice little fillet, and E, just to extrude. So that's cool. Now I want to bring it outside with an angle, so I will just take this curve here and just bring this curve here. Now we can take those edges here and just loft them with G2, so we have continuity. Because if you press OK and delete this curve, and now in object mode, select this big piece and shift click this sheet. First of all, you have to connect the sheet. So select this sheet and this and join. And now select the big piece, shift click the sheet and Q to Boolean that, because now you can just delete this piece and you have this nice rounding. And that's cool. And of course, you can now adjust it if you don't want to put it so deep. And also I want to add here some interesting shapes. So cut, and now just add a little bit kind of a balcony. So I don't know, maybe something, yeah, something like that I think is cool. Select this face, control click. Yeah, something like that. Maybe bring this down a little bit. And QQ to Boolean that. Now let's connect this with a nice fillet. And from the top view, create a rectangle around here the center and press C. Give it a rectangle and select those 2 points. And select those 2 points and give them a chamfer and cut into this main body. And yeah, maybe you don't have to delete that. You can now select those faces here and just bring them maybe inside. And this chamfer make a little bit bigger. So yeah, you have something like that. And also I don't want this edge to be so sharp. Yeah, maybe something like that. And also again a line which will go something like that. And here this line will also have chamfer, a fillet, and here a little bit. And now just imprint, Shift 1 again. So search for the imprint command. For me it's Shift 1 shortcut. So you can use it super fast. And we can do something like that. Why? Because now we can give here a nice chamfer at the bottom and the top. Something like that. Again, you see, just to give it a little bit of, just some steps. Maybe again, top view, create a rectangle, press C. Okay, we can't see through, so Shift Z and just bring this rectangle now to the top and adjust the points manually. I think that works always much better. So just adjust it and something like that. And just Shift Imprint again. So Shift 1, or for you it's the imprint command. So now we can just extrude this. See, and we just give it a little bit, I don't know how to explain it, just a little bit more power. But maybe it's a little bit too thick. So I would just adjust this a little bit, you see, right? And maybe here in the middle, Shift C, just want to add some kind of a gate. So again, G, bring this up outside, Shift 1 imprint command and click here hide occlusion. So you just imprint this on the first face. Now you can maybe just imprint, right? And or maybe not even just imprint, maybe so extrude inwards. And so press E. Okay, this doesn't work. So let's just, imprint. And now just give those here some fillets. And here some chamfer. And so you see it's kind of asymmetric. That was not intended, but that's fine. Why not? And now I just want to add here some juicy kind of frame patterns or something. What you always over and over see in sci-fi. Something like that. Shift 1, again, imprint command onto our face here. And now you can just select those faces and E better and extrude them with a nice little taper. And give it some fillets. And let's give here this rounding a chordal fillet, so it's everywhere the same size. And also give now here at those edges a fillet. But first of all, we have to give here some fillets. Basically everywhere, so the fillet goes around. So select this and give it, actually I want a chamfer. Or a fillet, it's fine. And also here at the top. And now guys, you see it can go into infinity. Now just finish that, add some more objects, add some more detail, something like that. And if you want to learn more about sci-fi and environment modeling, then I have this full course where we go into much more detail. I explain everything in a much more step-by-step manner because we have a clear goal and a clear path. And you will learn all of the absolute basic techniques for sci-fi modeling in Plasticity. So you will be able to create absolute amazing concept designs on your own. So check it out. First link in the description. And see you on the next one. Bye.